Elijah walked with his head down. The city roared around him. A cacophony of car horns, sirens, and shouting voices filled the air. Bright lights flashed, momentarily blinding him. He felt small, insignificant, lost in the sea of humanity. He was adrift in a world that felt increasingly foreign. He longed for peace, for silence, for a moment to catch his breath. Everywhere he looked, people rushed by, faces glued to screens, seemingly oblivious to his struggle. He felt utterly alone. Above the din, Elijah thought he heard a whisper, faint and distant. It seemed to call his name, a beacon in the storm. He stopped, searching for the source, but the city noises swallowed the sound. He pressed on, his heart pounding. A shadow fell across his path. He looked up, his breath catching in his throat. A towering figure loomed before him, its features lost in the darkness. Fear, cold and sharp, pierced through him. This city, he realized, was more than just concrete and steel. It was a battleground, and he was caught in the crossfire. "Elijah," the voice whispered again, closer this time. He spun around, searching for the speaker. The voice seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere at once. "You are not alone," it reassured. He felt a presence beside him, calming yet powerful. He was drawn to it, like a moth to a flame. The voice continued, "This city, this world, is filled with shadows. They prey on fear, on doubt, on those who have lost their way." As he walked, the shadows seemed to press closer, their forms shifting and swirling. He could almost make out their whispers, tempting him with promises of comfort and escape. But the voice beside him remained steady, a lifeline in the storm. "Look!" the voice commanded. Elijah followed the voice's direction. He saw a faint light, shimmering like a distant star. As he drew closer, the light grew, revealing an archway bathed in a warm golden glow. He felt a surge of hope, a flicker of warmth in the cold grip of the city. He stepped through the archway and the city noises faded away. He found himself in a vast chamber, its walls lined with weapons and armor, each piece radiating a soft, ethereal light. The air hummed with a powerful energy, a sense of peace he had never known. "This," the voice boomed, reverberating through the chamber, "is the armory of light. Here you will find the strength you need to face the shadows." Elijah's eyes widened as he took in the sight before him. He saw a breastplate, its surface shimmering like 1,000 stars, and a helmet, its visor radiating unwavering courage. Each piece pulsed with an unseen power, waiting to be claimed. "These are the weapons of God," the voice continued, "forged in the fires of faith and tempered by the trials of the Spirit." Elijah reached out, his fingers trembling, and touched the cool, smooth surface of a breastplate. He felt a surge of power, a strength he had never known. Section 4, the weight of truth. He lifted the breastplate, its weight surprisingly comforting. It was heavier than he expected, a tangible reminder of the responsibility it carried. As he fastened it around his chest, he heard the voice. "This is the breastplate of righteousness. It will protect you from the lies of the enemy." He picked up a belt, its leather worn but strong. As he fastened it around his waist, he felt a sense of grounding, of stability. The voice echoed, "This is the belt of truth. It will bind you to what is right, no matter the temptation." Next, he slipped his feet into sturdy sandals. With each step, he felt lighter, more sure-footed. "These are the shoes of peace," the voice explained. "They will guide your steps and help you share the good news, even in the darkest of places." Section 5. The Shield of Faith. He felt a presence behind him. He turned to see a magnificent shield, its surface reflecting 1,000 images, each one a testament to God's faithfulness. He lifted it, feeling its weight settle upon his arm. "This is the shield of faith," the voice whispered. "With it, you will be able to quench all the fiery darts of the enemy." He practiced raising the shield, deflecting the shadows that darted around him. He realized that faith wasn't just about believing, it was about actively resisting the lies that sought to ensnare him. He picked up a helmet, its cold steel radiating a sense of unwavering courage. As he settled it upon his head, his vision cleared, and he saw the world with new eyes. "This is the helmet of salvation," the voice boomed, echoing through the chamber. "It will protect your mind from doubt and despair." Section 6. A Crown of Peace. Finally, he reached for the last piece of armor, a sword glowing with an inner light. It felt alive in his hand, thrumming with power. "This is the sword of the Spirit, the Word of God," the voice proclaimed. "It is sharper than any two-edged sword, able to pierce even the darkest of hearts." He raised the sword, feeling its power surge through him. It was a weapon of truth, of light, capable of vanquishing the shadows that haunted him. He practiced wielding it, his movements growing more fluid, more confident. As he stood there, fully clad in the armor of God, a crown appeared, seemingly out of thin air. It was simple yet elegant, radiating a quiet strength. He placed it upon his head, and a wave of peace washed over him, calming the turmoil within. Section 7. A Legacy of Hope. He stepped out of the archway, no longer afraid. The city noises seemed less overwhelming now, the shadows less menacing. He walked with purpose, his head held high, his heart filled with a newfound peace. As he walked, he noticed others who seemed lost and alone, their faces etched with the same fear and uncertainty he had felt. He stopped, offering a kind word, a helping hand, and in their eyes, he saw a flicker of hope, a spark of recognition. They too were searching for something more, something to help them navigate the chaos of the world. He knew then that his journey was far from over. He had a responsibility to share what he had learned, to help others find their own armor, their own path to peace. He was no longer just Elijah, lost in the city. He was a warrior of light, a beacon of hope in a world shrouded in darkness.